Hi, this is Rachael with Berkshire Yoga Dance and Fitness, and I'm here today to offer you a gratitude yoga practice that was live streamed at the studio this morning. And this is a great opportunity to get a full-length class in that focuses on gratitude, all of the things in your life that you're thankful for, all of your blessings, everything that lights your heart up. So enjoy, and make sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already to stay updated on new videos. So come take a seat on your mat and let's get going together. I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you for being here. So we'll start in a seated position, so you can be in any comfortable seat. Cross legs could be a great option. If cross legs doesn't feel so comfortable, you could come to sit up on a blanket or a bolster or a block. You could also unwind one leg or both legs, or you could come into a kneeling position or anything else that works for you. So bring your hands down to your lap and close your eyes. And just take some time to come into your body. So find a gentle shift forward and back, or side to side, so that your eyes close and just start to feel yourself sink into your physical body. So eyes closed and just a gentle sway of the body. And then start to come into that place where you feel most aligned, where your sitting bones and tailbone and legs are rooted towards the earth. The crown of the head is stretching high to the sky. Lengthen your spine. Take a deep breath in. And let it out through your mouth. Do that again. Another deep in breath. And full out breath. Breathe in through your nose. Just take a moment to pause at the top. And through your nose, slowly let the breath out. Continue to breathe in and out through your nose. Eyes are closed or soft, steady gaze. With each breath, feel yourself become more and more present, more and more relaxed, more and more centered. Start to notice where you feel the breath in your body, how the breath feels as you start to focus on it. And begin by sending gratitude to your breath. So gratitude for this new day. Gratitude for being here, right now, in community. Even if we're not in the same physical space, that we're sharing this collective energy or consciousness of finding peace, love, and joy. Of sending thanks, gratitude, and praise for all the blessings in our life as we enter this holiday season. And as you land here, allow a thought to come to mind that you feel grateful for or thankful for. It could be simple. It could be the smile of a loved one, the beauty of a flower, the warmth of the sun. And just notice how you feel as you focus on that blessing, on that joy, on that light. Notice how you feel in your heart and in your mind. Let that warmth and joy and love and radiance of that grateful feeling start to expand. Feel that image grow brighter and more luminous. Let that love and light expand And as we land here and start to come into this feeling of thanks, perhaps allow other thoughts to come in, other things or people or situations or blessings that you might feel particularly thankful for in this moment. Maybe it's more abstract as they float by. Or maybe it's easier to create a mantra, I am thankful for. I am grateful for. And filling in whatever that is. It might be one particular thing that you keep coming back to. It might be a multitude of things. It's all good. It's all right. The more we focus on what we're grateful for, the more that expands within us. The more things we see, the more experiences we notice, the more blessings we'll have. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just round your back, tuck your tail, scoop your belly, bring your chin to your chest. And then as you inhale, float forward on your sit bones, lift the belly, lift the chest, lift the heart, lift the throat, lift the face, look up. And exhale, round your back, tuck your tail, scoop your belly, drop your head. Do that one more time. Inhale, open up. That's a seated cat and cow. And exhale, release. As you inhale, lengthen your spine, shrug your shoulders up to your ears. And exhale, roll them back and down. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, shoulders rise. Exhale, release. You're doing great. One more time. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, release. Let's sweep the arms out to the sides all the way above our heads. Let the palms touch. And as you exhale, draw that energy down to your heart. Close your eyes once more. Bow your head to your heart in gratitude for your own body, for your own mind, for your own heart, for this moment, for this practice, and for all the blessings in your life. As you inhale, slide your hands up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, open your arms wide, drop your chin, interlace your fingers, and then press the fist down to expand the heart, press the shoulders together, open the collarbones, lift the face. And exhale, release the gaze, release the hands, drift forward to a forward fold. So you can just hold here, drop the head, take a few breaths into your back body, deep breath in. And full breath out. And start to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Head is the last to lift. Drift the hands over the lap. Press down into your fingers. Rise up through the heart. Maybe even lift the hips. Open up the front body. Look up. Exhale, release the hips. We're going to put the other leg in front. So if you're cross-legged, just switch. If you're kneeling or legs are unwound, you can stay or adjust your position. Take a nice big sun breath. Interlace your fingers and release your pointers. So you're pointing up to the ceiling. Stretch up and over to the right. So I'll be mirroring you sometimes when we're facing forward like this. Inhale, rise. Exhale, stretch the other way, opening the waist, the ribs. Good. Inhale through center. Exhale, release the hands behind, drop the chin, interlace your fingers, and now open the heart again. Press the fist down. Feel that expansive warmth, love, peace, gratitude in the heart. Fly up towards the sky. And exhale, release the hands, take a forward fold, drift the arms to the front edge of the mat, drop the head, pause, and breathe. Start to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Head is the last to lift. Drift the hands over the lap. Press down into the fingers. Rise up through the heart. Maybe lift the hips one more time. And exhale, sit the hips down. Good. Let's unwind our legs. Take your feet as wide as your mat and just a few windshield wipers back and forth. Good. So this Wednesday morning class, typically we do an all levels flow. So as I was mentioning before, we'll always start with a gentle warm up and centering. You can bring your knees over to the right, turn your head to the left, and just hold. So we'll always do our warm up centering meditation, different variations of that. And then have time to come into a standing flow, different postures, and I'll give you modifications and adjustments, either to keep it gentle or to take it up a notch. So letting this be your practice, your offering of gratitude for yourself and for all those things that you're thankful for. So let it look however you want it to look on your body today. And then bring the left hand to the left hip, the right fingers face the back, press the thigh forward, rotate to the back. And then press the thigh down, look to the front or all the way to the side. So just a couple more times. If you've practiced with me before, this is a familiar hip warm-up. And exhale, release. We're gonna do that one more time. Go ahead, inhale, press the thigh forward. And exhale, release. Reach the arm off the hip, look at the thumb or beyond the thumb. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, release that hand. Press into the back hand, lift the arm, and just look up. Exhale, release the arm, stretch it all the way to the side. Now we're gonna do that a couple more times. Release the arm. If you want, press into the hand, lift the hips, lift the arm. And exhale, release the hips. Swing the arm back where it was. You're doing great. Couple more times. Inhale, lift just the arm or lift the hips. And exhale, release the hips, release the arm. You're gonna go one more time. Inhale, rise. And exhale, release. This time we're lifting just the arm, so keep your hips down. Inhale, lift the arm up, look up towards your hand, lift the chest. And exhale, release the hand to frame your front knee. We're gonna come into a modified pigeon pose. So go ahead and walk over that knee. You could be up on the hands or down on the forearms. And let the head bow. So just pause here. We can go a little deeper in a moment. So letting the head hang, go ahead and roll the head. So really tuning into your body too. How does your body feel today? Are there any places of tension that you might need to release? Any places that might be sensitive and need extra care today? Good. Now lengthen your spine a little bit, so pick the head up in line with the spine. And if you want to go deeper, open your elbows, stack your palms or your fists, and let your head drop. Take a few breaths. As you're landing here, come back to the feeling of your breath. Breathing into the low back, the middle back, the upper back. Exhale, releasing the upper back, the middle back, the lower back. Good. Take another deep breath in and full breath out. Walk your hands back to frame the knee and roll your body back up to seated. Press down into the fingers to rise up through the chest. So elevate the heart, elevate the chest, lift the throat, lift the face. And look back down at your front knee. Cartwheel your left arm up and over. Bring your knees all the way to the left and you're gonna stay. So knees come to the left, head turns to the right. So you're in a gentle twist or rotation here. And you'll take a few breaths. And whenever we come to stillness, see if you could let your mind settle. So come back to the feeling of your breath. Come back to that warmth in your heart of that feeling of gratitude when you think of whatever it is that lights you up today, whatever it is that you appreciate. Good. And then bringing the right hand to the right hip, the left fingers face the back. Inhale, press the thigh forward, rotate to the back. Exhale, press the thigh down, look to the front or the side. And take that just a couple more times. Inhale, press it forward, rotate to the back. Exhale, release, sit down. You're doing great. One more time. Inhale to rise. And exhale, release. Let's stretch the arm off the hip again. You could look at the thumb or beyond the thumb. Deepen breath. And exhale, release that hand. Press into the back hand. Lift the hips. Let your whole body open up towards the sky. And exhale, release the hips. Release the arm. And two more times, either with the hips or not. Press into back hand. Inhale. Arm rises. Maybe hips lift. Body expands open. And exhale, let it go. Last time, moving with your breath, the inhale floats you up like an offering. sending that thanks, that gratitude, that praise. Exhale, release. And then let's just float the arm up. Inhale to rise. The ribs can come right up off the hip points. And exhale, release that hand in front of the left shin. Let's root down into our fingertips to rise up through our heart. Lift the chest, lift the throat, maybe take the head up. And go ahead and walk your body over that front leg. You could be on your palms. You could come down onto your elbows. And we'll hold. So last time we held, so let's hold here. So you're like Sphinx pose with the arms, so you're on your forearms. And then just drop the head, and we can come deeper in a moment. So let the head hang, and give the head a little roll. Left to right or up and down. And then pressing down into elbows and forearms, lift the head forward slightly so you lengthen your spine on the in-breath. And exhale, melt. If you want, go deeper. You could open the elbows. You could stack the palms or the fists. You could drop the head. Good. Come back to your breath. Breathe into the low back, the middle back, the upper back. Exhale, release the upper back, the middle back, the lower back. Couple more breaths here. Good, and then from where you are, press down into the ground. Lift the torso up, walk the hands back to frame that front knee. Press down into fingers, rise up through heart and chest. Lift the head, take it up. And exhale, release. Last time, right arm cartwheels up and over. Knees come over to the right. They come over to the left. Good. Then knees come through center. Wiggle your feet hip width distance. You're going to turn your fingers to face your hips. So you're on the palms of your hands. And then press down into your hands and lift the heart. So these heart openers, I think, are a great companion to a gratitude practice where we expand, physically expand and open our hearts to have greater capacity to love ourselves, others, and send that gratitude. Feel that thanks. Feel that love. Pressing into the hands, maybe lift the hips a little higher, a couple inches, or all the way up to thigh height. Chin to chest, or take the head back. And breathe. Take another breath in. And exhale, release the hips down. Let's take our hips back and send the legs forward. So you're sitting. And the legs are extended. We're getting ready for a forward fold. Lift the arms up. You could take a soft bend in the knees here so you can sit up tall, or if it's accessible to have your legs straight, go for that. Take a big in-breath, feet are flexed, legs are hip width distance, and exhale, dive up and over the legs. And here you can hold the legs, you could hold the ankles, you could hold the feet. I'm going to take a little rock to kind of find my sitting bones a little bit better. Lengthen your spine, pull the head away from hips. And if you want, deepen your fold. And take a few breaths here, bowing to yourself, honoring your body, this strong, beautiful, able, healthy body that you've been blessed with. Good. Lengthen your spine, push the head away from the tail. And come all the way up. We'll come to cross legs. You could swing the legs around or cross at your ankles and come over the shins to get to forward, or to get to tabletop. Bring your hands a little further forward of your shoulders and come into hip circles. So using this as a way to warm up our joints, our knees, our hips, our shoulders, our wrists. So taking good care of this one body that we've been given, this vessel, for us to do all the things we love to do, our yoga practice, whatever else it is that you like to physically do, making sure that we care for this body. So then let the hips swing the other way, moving gently and mindfully as we start to create some more space and open up. And then when the hips swing to the back, you're going to take a wide-kneed child. So touch the big toes, widen the knees, extend the arms, and lay the forehead on the ground. So if the forehead can touch, that's great. And we could soften our elbows here, just kind of let the arms be relaxed and the shoulders be relaxed. For some of us, it might not be accessible to get our head on the floor so easily. If that's the case, your hips could be higher. And then you could try again to bring the head down, and elbows could be soft here too, just kind of relaxed. Or you could be up on your forearms with hips high or hips low. So you find a child's pose that works for your body. And then when you get here, take a moment just to land and feel your breath. Perhaps come back to that mantra we began with, I am thankful for, and fill in that blank. I am grateful for. Could be the same thing, could be different things. Let that feeling fill your whole entire body. And then from your child's pose, make sure the arms are extended forward if they're not already. Roll through a cat pose, bring the knees underneath the hips. Keep shifting forward till you dip the hips, and then undulate the spine so you can open the heart and take the head up and back in a relaxed up dog, and then send the hips to the heels and take it back to child. So we're gonna come in and out of that a couple times. So roll through cat. This is an in-breath to come all the way forward, sipping the breath in through the nose. And exhaling through the nose, hips come all the way back to heels. Let's do that another time or so. Breathing in to roll forward. And you just go to your own depth, your own place of comfortability. And exhale back. Let's let this take us to our bellies. So go ahead and come forward and just melt down onto your belly. And when you get onto your belly, bring your hands forward so you can come back up onto your forearms, just like we did when we were in that pigeon pose variation. So bring the elbows underneath the shoulders, spread the fingers wide, lift the heart, breathe in, look forward in front of the fingertips on the floor. And exhale, melt the heart, let it just hang off the shoulders like a hammock. Relax your bottom and drop your head. So everything's kind of loose and relaxed off those shoulder joints. And then inhale, rise back up, press into pubic bone, press into elbows, lift the heart, lift the face. And exhale, soften, relax. One more time. Inhale, lengthen, expand your heart, expand the collarbones, lift the chest, take the head up. And as you breathe out, just lower down. Let's come up to tabletop, all fours. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, back near the chest. Press into your hands all the way to all fours. If tabletop is uncomfortable, you could pad your knees with a blanket or anything that you have nearby, really. And then wag your hips. Just take them side to side, feeling that outer edge of the hip, that IT band, the low back. Good job. And then let's just pause here with the hips above our knees. Round your back, draw the navel up and in, drop the head, drop the tail for just a traditional cat pose. Breath goes out. And then inhale, tailbone rises, belly drops, heart opens, face lifts. A couple more times, exhale, curl, that's your cat pose. And inhale, release all the way to cow, open the heart, lift the tail. Last time, exhale, curl. And inhale, rise. Let's lengthen from tail to head. So you're in a flat tabletop back, just doing a little bit of warm up for the core. Extend the right leg back, flex the right foot, and roll your right ankle. And then roll your right ankle the other way. Keep your legs straight, point your toe. Walk your opposite hand forward so you're on your fingertips. And that's just where we're going to pause for a moment. So option one, you stay here, or you could even keep the hand on the ground. Option two, if you want, lift the arm and take a moment just to balance. Feel your strength and your power. Feel your connection to the earth. And take a few breaths here. From where you are, either pausing or bending that back right knee, opening the left arm to T, or even stretching it back. You might hold. Last option here, only if you want, it might not be for everybody. You could catch your foot and just lift the heart up. If you want to expand a little more, open up. If you tip over, it's okay, just come back up. And then release the leg, release the hand, and lower knee and hand back down. Let them come right to the other side. So from your tabletop, send the left leg back, flex your foot, roll your ankle, and roll your ankle the other way. Keep your legs straight, point your toe, walk the opposite hand forward. So you want to engage your core here. Draw your navel up and in so your belly and your back are strong. You could hold right here or lift the right arm, balancing table. And you're going to choose your option, you just stay. Or you might try the next option, and if it feels too much, back off. Next step, if you want it, bend the left knee. If you want it, open the arm to T or reach it back to the foot. Last step, if you want it, catch the foot, lift the heart, open up. And release foot, release arm, lower hand, lower knee. Curl your toes under, walk the hands out, keep the hips high, and melt the chest. So nice release for the low back and the chest. Chest melts down, chin to chest, or forehead touches the mat in puppy pose. Elbows are off the ground here. Arms are extended and active like a down dog, fingers spread wide. Heart melting down, hips rising high. Deep breath in. And full breath out. Good job. Walk the hands back near the shoulders. We're going to rock back to stand on our feet. So pressing into the hands, roll back onto the soles of the feet. Walk the hands back to the feet. So we're in forward fold. And give the head a shake, yes. And give your head a shake, no. Let your head hang heavy. Let the elbows, or shoulders rather, drop towards the ears. And take a couple shoulder rolls up, back, and down. And then letting the arms hang heavy, catch opposite elbow in ragdoll, and take a sway. Left to right. And let your body relax, let your hands come off of the elbows, bend the knees, and slowly roll up to stand. At the top, big sun breath, arms flow out and up. As you exhale, slide your hands right to prayer position in front of the heart and close your eyes. We'll hold here for a few moments. Hands are in prayer, Anjali Mudra. Palms are together, feet are hip-width distance apart. Eyes are closed. Come back to your breath. Come back to that feeling of gratitude for your breath. The ability to be here right now. In your body. In this community. In this moment. Send thanks and gratitude for this body that you're blessed with again, for being able to participate in this practice today, for being able to move your body. All the strength, all the grace, all the balance, all the flexibility that you're cultivating through this practice to nurture your body and care for your body. Let your heart be filled with gratitude for all the blessings in your life. Feeling that sense of light and warmth that we began with. And letting that expand through your entire being. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, release your arms. Let's just walk up towards the top of our mat. So I'll take a few steps this way. You're going to take a big sun breath. Inhale, arms rise. Palms are going to stay together above the head. And as you exhale, bend your knees, bend your hips, and send that offering all the way down towards the earth. Bend the knees, bend the hips, all the way down. Hands slide down. Relax the head. Maybe touch the ground. And inhale, lengthen your spine. Bring your hands up to your shins. Pull the head away from your tailbone, flat back. Exhale, melt, bend the knees, drop your body. And inhale, we're going to fly up, expand through the arms, stretch the body long, lift up to stand, palms touch. Exhale through prayer. You take a moment to land here. Eyes could close. Come back to that sensation of warmth, love, peace. Breathe it in. Exhale, release the arms. 2 more times, same thing. Inhale, sun breath, palms touch. Exhale, knees bend, hips bend all the way down through Utkatasana to forward fold. At the bottom, inhale, lengthen hands to shins, pull head away from tail, stretch out. And exhale, melt, bend the knees, drop the head. Inhale, rise, float the arms out and up, let your palms touch, look up. And exhale, hands through prayer. Landing here, big breath in. And exhale, release your arms. Last time, sun breath. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bend knees, bend hips. You slide through midline all the way down to forward fold. And then inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, hands to shins, stretch out, flat back, half forward fold. Exhale, deep fold. You're going to step the right leg back to a low lunge. Hands could be on the ground or on your yoga blocks if you like to practice with those. Bend the back knee, lift the heart, float the chest up, look up. And exhale, lift the hips, straighten the legs, head to shin. Do that 2 more times. Bend the knees. You're flowing with your breath. So 1 breath per movement. Lift up. Exhale, rise. Inhale, knees bend, heart rises. Exhale, hips lift, head to shin. Let's hold the top here. So just pause. Take a deep breath in. And full breath out. Good job. Lengthen your spine. Pull the head away from the tailbone. See if you can stretch out a little longer. And then soften the back knee down to the ground. You could always pad the knee again with a blanket or double over the mat. Rising high on the fingertips. Hold here. If you want, bring your hands to your thigh and lift your torso. You don't have to, though. You could keep your hands on the ground or your blocks. Steady gaze or dristy point forward. And then let the arms flow out and up above the head. Hold here. Deep breath in. And exhale, release. You're going to press down into your right hand or your right block. Lift your left arm out and up. Look up to top hand. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, release it. Good. From where you are, let's straighten the back knee. So you lift it up off the ground. Come high on your fingertips. Pull the head away from the tail. Lengthen. And now we're going to muster up all of our strength here and balance. Press down into your feet and lift the arms out and up to frame the head. A little wiggling and wobbling, totally fine. Once you get there, hold, breathe, pause, steady gaze. Deep inhale. Exhale, arms press forward, back knee bends as you drift down slightly. And then inhale, rise, arms out and up. Let's see if we can do that 2 more times. So it could be small. You don't have to move a lot, or you could move a lot. Inhale up. Exhale, press through. Just gently moving your body through space. Inhale, rise, stay at the top. Exhale, just bend the front knee and hold. Take a deep breath in. And full breath out. On an inhale, straighten the front knee, and then spin the back heel down, open up to warrior 2. So once you spin that heel down, you rebend the front knee, you open your arms to T, and your wrists are above your ankles, and you're gazing out over your front left middle finger and holding. From warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2, straighten that front knee, lift the arms up to touch. You're going to stay here. Pause. Bring your hands through prayer. Bend your front knee. And open the arms back to T, look forward. Let's keep that flow. Here we go. Inhale, rise. Exhale through prayer like an offering, all the way to slice open to look to the front. Last time, inhale up. Exhale, release. Hold the bottom. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Straighten the front knee, dance it back, reverse triangle. Straight legs, look up, open up the side body. And then open arms to T. Hold here. Turn toes forward, heels back, wrists above ankles, stretch through your fingertips, lift your arms up. And as you exhale, let's take our hands behind our backs today. Drop your chin, interlace your fingers. Press the fists down, squeeze the shoulders together, open the chest. And exhale, hinge just halfway at the hips. And you might stay here. You might hold a flat back with the head in line with the tail, the arms interlaced behind your back, or go deeper Drop the head. Let your arms float away from the back and breathe. Good, lengthen your spine, let your arm bones pull you up. When you get to the top, you could press the fists down, squeeze the shoulders together, lift the heart. Release the gaze, release the hands, big sun breath, let the palms meet. And exhale, open wide. You're doing awesome. Keep staying with the breath. Turn the front foot forward. Bend your front knee. Feel that strong, able, confident body. So just holding here, looking over your front middle finger, strong legs, strong arms, steady gaze. Deepen breath. And exhale, cartwheel down, front arm, back arm, pivot on the ball of the back foot. You're gonna revolve one more time. So you can keep the knee lifted or drop it down. I'll do the modification this time. Press into the right hand, lift the left arm, but you take your practice where you want it. Breathe. Take a deep breath. And exhale, release. Options here, I'm gonna do the modified version, but you can choose. Back knee either dropped or lifted. You're gonna step back to plank or modified plank. So I'll take a modified plank first with my knees down. If you're here, you could uncurl your toes, lower chaturanga if you know it, or modified with knees dropped with me, elbows back, come to belly. Inhale to cobra or up dog, if that's in your practice and you wanna take it. And exhale, down dog. Down dog, the toes curl under, the knees rise, and the hips press back. If this is too much, come back to puppy pose like we did with knees dropped and hips high. If you're with me in dog, inhale to lift your heels. Exhale to drop the right heel, bend the left knee, look underneath the right arm. And inhale, rise. Exhale, switch. And inhale, rise. Exhale, both heels drop. So you have choices here too. So like I said, this is usually an all levels flow, so I'll give you options. You could take little baby steps forward to get to forward fold, either feet to hands or hands to feet, or stay with me, float the right leg up, three-legged dog. Step or help that leg through to lunge, and step the other leg up to meet it. Inhale, lengthen, Ardha Uttanasana, hands back to shins like we did in the beginning. And exhale, melt, deep fold, knees can soften. Inhale, fly up. Exhale through prayer to stay. Close your eyes. Come back to your breath and back to that intention of gratitude today. Breathe it in. Hold right here, breathing out. And one more time, deep breath right into your heart. Exhale, release your arms. Whole thing from the top. Step up to the top of the mat, sun breath. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, knees bend, hips bend. You come through prayer all the way to forward fold. At the bottom, inhale, lengthen, flat back, hands to shins or fingertips to mat. Exhale, deep fold with soft knees. Inhale, reverse, arms out and up. Fly up to stand, palms touch. Exhale through prayer. You can land for a breath, finding your intention again, breathing it in. And exhale, release the arms. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, reverse. Exhale through prayer. Hold for 1 breath. Deepen breath. Exhale, release. This time, just the movement, no words. You can follow along or find your own pace. Deep breath in. And exhale, release the arms. This time we're going to take it to our mats, our last time. Big breath together when you're ready. Exhale, dive, hands at prayer. Inhale, lengthen last time, stretch it out. And exhale, deep fold. Now our left leg steps back. So we're back together in that lunge, hands on the ground or the ground or the blocks. Bend the back knee, lift the heart, look up. Exhale, lift the hips straight and the leg head to shin. And you do that 2 more times. Move with your breath. It might be faster or slower than mine. And rising on the exhale. Last time. Hold the top, lengthen your spine, stretch it out. And exhale, now go back into your deep fold just for a breath or so. So letting this practice be a prayer or an offering in thanksgiving, an offering in thanks and praise for all the blessings in your life. Good. Rebend the front knee. Walk the hands to frame the front leg. Lengthen your spine. Press down into the feet. Inhale, rise up through the arms. Adjust your legs if you need to. Press down to keep your balance. You're doing awesome. Take a big breath. And then press the arms forward. Bend the back knee. So building some strength, building some balance here. Inhale, rise. And exhale, release. So not only are we quieting our minds and opening our hearts, we're also strengthening our bodies. Inhale, lift. And exhale, release. Good. Inhale to rise last time. Exhale, just bend the front knee. Keep that back leg straight. Hold here. Take a deep breath in. And full breath out. Another big inhale. As you exhale, open up Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Look out over your front fingers. Good. Hold there. Breathe there. On an inhale, lengthen, straighten the legs, lift the arms. Exhale, bring the hands through prayer, bend the front knee, and slice the arms open. Good. Inhale, lengthen, stretch the legs, straighten the arms. And exhale, release. Good. Last time, inhale, rise. And exhale, release. Hold the bottom. Deep breath in. Full breath out. On an inhale, straighten the front leg, dance it back, look up. And exhale, Warrior 2. Hold there, deep breath in. Good job. Exhale, we're doing the wrong thing. Straighten the legs. I want to even you out. Turn the toes forward, the heels back, lift the arms. I realized I forgot something on the other side, or on this side. Exhale, release the hands, drop the chin, interlace your fingers. Press your fists down, open the heart. So if you know that I forgot something, I know it too, and we will get to it, I promise you. Hinge at your hips, hold here. This is the danger of being online. I can't see you guys to correct me when I skip something. So just take a big breath here. And exhale, maybe deepen the full fold. Drop the head, let the arms float away from your back. Couple breaths. If this arm variation is too much, you could hold your hips. You could release your arms to the ground. Just take a few breaths. And let the arms pull you up. Let the head be the last thing to lift. At the top, press the fist down. Maybe get that big heart opener one more time in the upper back. And then release the gaze down, drop the tailbone down, release the hands. Inhale, sweep them wide and high. And exhale, open to T. Okay, here we go. Turn the front foot forward, bend the front knee, Warrior 2. Take a deep in breath. And as you exhale, cartwheel it down, front arm, back arm, pivot on the ball of the back foot. Let's take our twist first. So press into the left hand, right arm rises. So back knee lifted or dropped. We did that on the other side. Back knee lifted or dropped. Hold, breathe. Take another inhale. As you exhale, everybody release that knee, release the hands. Remember this part? Come high on the fingertips, lengthen your spine. We want to get that hip flexor or psoas that we did on the other side. Stay here or hands to thigh. Lift the chest and hold. Good, big breath. Stay here or lift the arms to frame the head. Take a moment to land. Another deep inhale. And exhale, release. Now here comes your choice for your flow. Back knees dropped or lifted up. Step back to plank or modified plank. So we did this on the other side, but I showed you the modified version. So right now you're in plank pose or modified plank pose. Head away from heels, deep in breath. Exhale, lower modified chaturanga by dropping the knees, or come with me, glide forward an inch, point the elbows back, hover or come to belly. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good, we're almost to the point where we get onto our mats. Inhale, lift the heels for a little relaxation. Exhale, drop the left heel, bend the right knee, half of a pedal out. Inhale, rise. Exhale, switch. Inhale, rise. Exhale, both your heels drop from here. One more time, either your little baby steps forward or float your left leg up this time. Step your left leg through to a lunge and step the right leg up to meet it. Inhale, lengthen flat back, stretch it out. Exhale, deep fold. Last time, inhale, reverse your swan dive out and up. Palms meet. This time, bring your thumb between your eyebrows. Hold at that place of intuition and inner knowing, honoring this magnificent mind that you have, all your brilliant ideas and thoughts. Breathe in there. Exhale, thumb to heart center. Back to your intention of gratitude, thanks, and praise, breathing into your heart. And exhale, release. Take one last sun breath. Inhale, rise. And exhale, swan dive. Good. Inhale, lengthen, bring hands to shins, pull the head away from the tail. And exhale, deep fold. Let's step the right leg back and land on our right knee. Step the left leg back and land on your left knee. Uncurl your toes, and let's come back to child's. Knees could be wide, big toes can touch. If you want a different variation this time, press your hands to prayer, bend your elbows, and let your forearms fold back to your head. Hold here and breathe. Feel your body again. Notice your breath again. Feel your connection to the earth once more. Feeling grounded, stable, peaceful. Extend your arms. Bring your hands back near your shoulders. Press down into the hands to lengthen your spine. Push the head away from the tail. And then bring your knees hip width distance. Come to stand on your shins. Inhale, rise. And exhale, open the arms, touch your low back. And drop your chin, fingers down, elbows back. Lift your heart, open up the chest. Look up. And exhale, release the gaze, release the hips. Come to seated. Let's swing the legs around to the front. You guys are doing awesome. Bring your feet together, your knees wide, so you're in bound angle or Badakanasana. Holding the ankle, sit up tall. Take a big breath in. And exhale, hinge at the hips. Press the head away from the tail. Hold here. You could also bring the hands to the feet and maybe bend the elbows and press the forearms to the calves and let the head drop. If you'd rather release the feet, you could bring the forearms to the mat and maybe turn the palms upward in this gesture of receiving. Good. And just holding here, breathing here. Breathing right into the hips, right into the back. Good, lengthen to come up. Go ahead and take a hold of the ankles. Lengthen your spine and press your heart up through your arm bones. Lift your face. Look back down at your feet. Slide your hands along the shins to catch the knees and bring the legs together. We're going to come onto our backs so you can scooch up towards the top of the mat. We'll do a little bit of work on the ground before we close out our practice. Inhale to rise. And exhale, slowly lower. Tuck the tail, scoop the belly. Roll all the way down onto your mat. And then when you get there, take a big stretch out in celebration and appreciation for all those wonderful things that we've been calling to mind this morning. Good. Just lengthening, stretching out. And then hug your knees into your body. Hold the knees or the shins or wrap the arms around the legs and take a rock, giving yourself an embrace, a literal hug. Bring your hands to your knees and circle your knees in one direction, sending some love to your low back in this little self-massage. And then circle your knees the other way. And hug your knees up into your body, open the knees apart, bring the feet together, slide the hands along the shins to catch the ankles, tops of feet, or outer edges of feet, and come like into a bound angle again, just like we did when we were seated. So same pose, but now you're lying on your back. And just notice how that feels in your back. This is one of my favorite postures to decompress the spine, to get some more length and space in the low back, around the hips, breathing here. And then if you want, take it up to happy baby. Keep holding the feet, flex your feet up to the ceiling, ankles above the knees, holding feet, or peace fingers around the big toes, or holding ankles, or holding anywhere you can comfortably grab on the legs. And if you want to take a rock, take a little rock. And smoothing out your back, stretching open the hips, the groin, the hamstrings, the inner thighs. Good, pause in stillness. Press down into the feet as you press up through the soles of the feet. So there's this opposition of downward pressure on the hands if you're holding the big toes or the feet, and upward pressure of the feet. So you're active still here, even though you're getting a deep stretch. Take a big breath in. And exhale, fold the feet towards each other. Take a hold of the knees, bring the knees towards each other, feet on the ground. Let's open the arms to T. We'll do just a couple more things. Cross right ankle over left knee. Pick up left foot if you want, or keep it on the ground. Hold the back of left thigh or front of left shin. This is a very familiar closing sequence for some of you. Coming figure four, we'll take this into a twist. This is a great way to end our practice, to open our hips and wring out our spines and release any last bit of tension in the body. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Good. From your figure four, you're just going to release that foot to the ground, open the arms to T and cross your legs closer, inner thighs touch. Press into bottom foot, scoot your hips to the right, so you're more in the left hip. Bring the knees to the left and then turn your head away to the right and close your eyes. And breathe. Good. Bring your knees back up through center. Press into the bottom foot. Shift the hips back. Unravel your legs. And let's go the other way. So cross the left ankle over the right knee. This is figure four. Option one, you stay right here. This might feel great. If this is good for you, keep it. If you feel like you want more for the outer edge of the left hip, lift the right foot up. Hold the back of the thigh or the front of the shin. Lengthen your neck. Relax the muscles in your face, your eyes, your forehead, your jaw. Take a deep breath. Full breath out. Good. One more deep inhale. Exhale, release your foot to the ground, open the arms to T, cross the legs closer, inner thighs touch. Take a deep breath. Press into the bottom foot, scoot your hips to the left so you're more on the right hip, and the knees go to the right. Head turns to the left. Maybe close your eyes. If it's too much, I don't remember if I mentioned this on the other side, you can unwind your legs. You could just stack them on top of each other. They don't have to be crossed. Whatever feels better. This practice is a gift to your body, so making any adjustments, modifications, changes, variations, so it feels most supportive and to your body, most effective, most aligned with what you're seeking this morning. Good. Bring your knees back through center. Press into the bottom foot to shift the hips back and unravel the legs. Let's take our feet wide as our mat. Just a couple windshield wipers to reorganize the hips. And then knees up to ceiling, feet wide, inner thighs and knees touch, arms slide down like Shavasana. Place your hands on your belly or slide one hand up to the chest, one hand on the belly. We'll just be here for a moment before we come to Shavasana. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Let it out through your mouth. Okay, do that one more time. Take in your biggest breath yet. Deep inhale. And release. Good. Just nice, steady breath in and out through the nose. Feeling that warmth of your hands sending love into your body and into your heart. Allowing your body and your mind and your heart to be flooded by that feeling of gratitude once more. Appreciating the fullness of your life, all the blessings that are bestowed on you in this moment, right here, right now. Good. You're welcome to stay here a little longer. Or if there's any closing posture or stretch you want, you could take that. Otherwise, come with me into Shavasana for a few moments. Separate the knees slightly, send one leg long, send the other leg long, let the arms come off the body, let the backs of the hands touch the ground, let your palms open up. We'll just be here for a few moments together. This is the most important thing we do all practice, so I encourage you to stay here if you can. Start to let your breath soften and let your body relax. Let your mind settle. And allow your eyes to close. Feel your arms and legs relax. Fingers and toes relaxed. Palms turned upward to receive. To continue to receive more blessings. The more we can extend this practice of gratitude in our daily lives, the more we will have to be grateful for. Give yourself a couple moments to rest here in stillness and silence. I'll call you out in a moment. And depending on your time today, you could stay here as long as you'd like. Take as long of a rest as you're able to. Or when you're ready, without moving the body, just notice the breath. Notice that ebb and flow of your breath, the rise and fall of the belly with each inflow and outflow of your breath. Become aware of sensations in your body, feeling that vitality and radiance that you've cultivated through your practice of moving your body, opening your heart, quieting your mind. Maybe bring movement back into the outer edges of the body, the fingers or the toes. You could even take a big stretch out if you wanted. And then you're going to come to either side, come to a fetal pose, bring the knees into the belly, bring the arms into the chest, just rest for a moment and breathe. . 'Breathe. 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 Good. Use your top arm to press the ground away. Gently press yourself back up to seated. You can come into cross legs. Take the backs of your hands to your lap. Open up your palms and lengthen your spine just as we began. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And full breath out. On your next inhale, bring your hands to prayer to connect in Anjali Mudra in front of the heart. And bow your head to yourself in gratitude. We'll end our practice on the sound of Om, the sound of community, joining our voices together as one to seal in our practice and our intentions and set us off on the right foot for this brand new day. Start with a letting go breath. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale a sigh. We'll begin. Deep breath. And as your head bows back to yourself, taking one last moment to honor the divinity and the light that shine within you. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I am so incredibly grateful for this community and for being able to practice with you. So it warms my heart to no end that we are still together online. So I hope to see you again real soon. If you're on live, I'll hang out for a bit. If you're watching this later, good to see you. And we'll talk soon. So I'm just